In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 30th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Oakland Athletics versus Washington Nationals. Two of the worst teams in baseball will do battle on Tuesday as the Oakland Athletics travel to D.C. to take on the Washington Nationals in 3-game interleague battle. The Athletics and Nationals are two of the worst teams in baseball, and both teams have unloaded a number of key assets this season as they prepare the long, arduous road towards a rebuild. On the mound in the series opener will be lefty Cole Irvin of Oakland taking on Eric Fed of the Nationals. The Athletics are 7-15 in their last 22 overall and 2-5 in their last 7 road games. Oakland is 5-12 in the last 17 versus a right-handed starter. Meanwhile, the Nationals are 15-36 in their last 51 in Game 1 of a series and 26-66 in their last 92 at home. Washington is 14-37 in their last 51 overall. Both the Oakland Athletics and the Washington Nationals have a mutual off day on Monday, so their teams have been able to get some rest. However, Oakland has a cross-country flight to factor in, but I really like Cole Irvin more than Eric Fed at this point of the season. Irvin has a 3.06 earned run average in his previous 15 games, while Fed has a 4.95 earned run average in that same stretch of stars. These offenses are very similar in the last few weeks, as Oakland is scoring 3.29 runs per game in their last 14 games, while Washington is averaging 3 runs per game in their previous 12 games. Both of these teams have had their struggles this season and are sitting towards the bottom of their league standings. Oakland is starting Cole Irvin, who has actually been pretty good this season and is coming off of an outing against Miami where he went 7 innings and allowed 0 runs. For Washington, Eric Fed has allowed 7 runs over his last 15 innings pitched. I think Oakland has a big advantage in starting pitching, so the Oakland Athletics money line is our full game side pick. Cole Irvin has struggled on the road as he has a 4.88 road earned run average in 10 starts, while Eric Fed is pitching to a 4.47 home earned run average in 10 home games this year. Both bullpens also have given up runs, as the Athletics are 19th in the majors with a 4.08 reliever earned run average, while the Nationals are 21st with a 4.12 bullpen earned run average this season. The over is 5-0-1 in their last 6 games against one another. While this will be a battle of two of the more run-challenged teams in baseball, Nationals Park has played quite small this season. The opposition is scoring nearly 5.3 runs per game in Washington this season and have hit 101 home runs in just 66 games at the park. Irvin is letting up nearly a run more per game on the road than at home this season, and although he's pitched better at Nationals Park, Fed is still giving up nearly 4.5 runs per game at home this season. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Chicago Cubs and Toronto Blue Jays will continue a 3-game interleague series on Tuesday night at Rogers Center. Toronto took Monday's series opener with a 5-4 triumph in 11 innings to cash in as a big -235 favorite. Chicago is well out of contention at 55-74, while holds the last American League wild card spot at 69-58. These teams haven't met since August of 2017, when the Cubs picked up a 3-game sweep at home. The Blue Jays continue to be exciting, albeit a little inconsistent. They are only 11-13 in August, but they are 18-15 in the second half so far with a +24 run differential. The Jays inexplicably got swept by the Angels, but they had won 7 of the prior 8 games, all against divisional opponents. Toronto continues to hit the ball as hard as any team in the league, but it has been more league average in terms of WRC+ over recent weeks. Their starting pitcher today, Kevin Gausman, is arguably the most underrated pitcher in baseball. He is tied for the MLB lead in FWR, yet continues to be disrespected in the American League Cy Young conversation. While he's almost perfect in the 3 true outcomes, his 3.15 earned run average and 3.5x earned run average have hindered his overall image. However, Gausman's .373 BIP is absurdly high, and his numbers should be better than they are. Unfortunately, how do you find value with Gausman and the Blue Jays when the number is this high? Marcus Stroman is a pitcher I'm looking to fade, with his 4.1 earned run average being paired with a 4.5x earned run average. Simple, I'm going to take the Toronto run line because I love Kevin Gausman, loathe Marcus Stroman, and the Cubs' usually solid bullpen has been performing poorly lately, so the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Stroman has turned in a solid enough campaign with roughly league average stats overall and has looked better and better recently, posting a 2.92 earned run average over his last 49.1 innings as he gets healthier over the course of the year. Toronto's offense can't consistently click on the same page for whatever reason, posting just a 98 WRC plus over the last 2 weeks, including putting up an ugly effort against the beleaguered Angels pitching staff last weekend. The Cubs have enjoyed some bright spots this year offensively, but ultimately have to rely on too many young players and only have a 97 WRC plus as a team. With two strong starting pitchers going at it, back the under in this one. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus Detroit Tigers. Seattle will try to keep building on its momentum when it travels to Detroit for a series opener on Tuesday night. The Mariners won 3 out of 4 against Cleveland over the weekend, improving to 12 games above .500. Detroit has been in good form of late as well, winning 7 of its last 11 contests. The Mariners are the talk of baseball this week, with superstar rookie Julio Rodriguez signing a mega contract worth somewhere between $210 million and $500 million. He will be playing baseball in the Northwest until at least 2030 and likely until 2035. The Mariners have celebrated by winning 3 of 4 against the Guardians, but the Mariners have struggled with the Tigers even though Detroit is hovering around 30 games below .500. The Tigers have won 4 of the last 5 matchups against the Mariners, and I really don't trust starting pitcher George Kirby, who simply allows too much hard contact to be consistent moving forward. In the meantime, Detroit's Matt Manning is back to steal the title of Tigers' young ace from Tarek Skubal. Manning is a big boy righty who tunnels his fastball and slider well, but he has struggled with connecting all the dots in the past. But since returning from injury this season, he has pitched to a 2.37 earned run average over 7 starts this season with an absurdly low average exit velocity allowed. Add in the Tigers' solid bullpen and their status as home underdogs, and I adore the Tigers in this spot. While I love a home underdog, the reasons to pick the Tigers here are more scientific. They bat a modest .240 at home, but their OBP of .297 and slugging percentage of .350 are significantly higher than when they play outside Michigan. To win, they need to rely on the pitching that Manning has shown in recent performance and capitalize when they get runners on base to pull off the mild upset. The Tigers will utilize this strategy on Tuesday and upend the hot Mariners, so the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. Neither lineup is going to put up a crooked number very often. Manning has been Detroit's most promising player this season, and he is coming off 6 scoreless innings against the Giants. He is facing a Seattle lineup that remains near the bottom of the MLB in batting average, which is why the Mariners have gone under the total in 5 of their last 6 games. Detroit has cashed the under in 7 consecutive home games and is going to struggle putting up runs like it normally does. The stat of the Tigers under being 3-0 to 1 is worthy of a look. The more relevant trend is Manning's run of impressive starts that has led to the under is 4-0 in his last 4 starts in Detroit. He is on a roll right now. While I don't like George Kirby, this Tigers offense is abysmal. Not a single Detroit hitter has an OPS plus above 100, and they've posted MLB's worst OPS and WRC plus this season. And for what it's worth, Kirby has managed to keep his earned run average in the mid-3s. In the meantime, I believe in Matt Manning, and he is running very hot right now. I think he is in for a big-time start in his home park against a Mariners lineup that has been just around the league average over the last month. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.